big portion of this has been a consistent call for transparency by the community, attorneys, and the family of Jabari Peoples.
Homewood Police told us yesterday they could not release the body camera video because of certain sections of Alabama law. Our WVTM 13's Michael Higdon is breaking that law down. Sections they claim are preventing the release to the public, Michael.
Yeah, Brittany Jarvis, the sections that they're claiming are these, the 36.21, 210, and 212. And they're right in that these laws leaving it with the agency on the decision to actually release those videos to the public. What it also stated, those in these laws, is that the family representing the dead, Jabari Peoples, does have different rights. In summarizing the law, the family has a right to be shown any of the video captured by a recording device operated by law enforcement when carrying out their responsibilities. Well, I spoke with state representative and attorney Wandalyn Gavan, who helped write the law adopted in 2023 regarding the release of body cam footage. She says the family has every right to see the entirety of the raw footage as it pertains to this incident. And I even brought a copy of the law with me for her to interpret if the family should be provided a copy of that video.
To provide a copy of a recording release, recording of an audio recording captured by body-worn camera. It says that. So if it says that, then they should be able to receive it. But at the end of the day, it still goes back to the decision of the custodian. So that is where we are right now. I think that they should receive a copy. I think they should, listen, at this point, I would give them the body cam. That's me, and I've said this day one. I think this family should have the body cam. I think it should be turned over. But also I have said in this situation, and I strictly stand on this, we should also be having a conversation today with the next Jabari Peoples, and the next one, and the next one. And why is that? Because we need to enforce or instill in the minds of young folk what to do when they are stopped by law enforcement.
Yeah, so at this point, the district attorney has said the shooting itself was justified, but right now it's still unclear whether the district attorney himself has seen this full unedited raw footage or if he has seen that edited footage that was shown to the family yesterday. I did reach out to his office today to clarify, but have yet to get a response back.
We appreciate you looking into this for us, Michael. You can also find everything that you need to know about this case, including a full timeline of events into the investigation, the background, what led into the death of Jabari Peoples. You can also find yesterday's full news conference with the family and attorneys. That is all inside our WVTM 13 app.